पॉप 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 कौन है तेरा नाम तेरा बाप कौन कौन है पॉप 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 कौन है and we are live. Hello guys, welcome to the stream. What I watched last month, March edition 2023, and let me know how's the audio, how's the video, the regular stuff. What all you watched last month, let me know. I know it's late, it's already what, 6th April. We are 6 days late to talk about this, but finally we are here. And let me know what you all watched in the chat. How's the audio, how's the video, what all happening, any new updates, should I know something? Let me know all that in the comments and we'll start one by one talking about all the films. But before that, how's everyone, how you are doing? I had to delay it, but had something to take care of, but now we can go. Hi LSR, hello Amir, welcome. How's everyone? Let me know what you all watched in the chat. Anything interesting, and of course if you don't know, you can always follow me on Nokia. The link is in the, is it there? Let me check. And recommend me movies there. It becomes really easy. Oh, it's not here in this. Wait, let me add it. But till then, let me know what you all watched. Review on Romanchan, tomorrow it's releasing. We'll do a live reaction on the other channel, Nona Prince Reacts, and then I'll put out the review day after. Alright. I've been told to keep my expectations low, so I will be careful about all that. Pop 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 pop. Oh my, this song is so catchy. Copy, paste here, save, paste. I put it in the chat also. Hey Gopal Krishnan, I see a lot of your recommendations on Nokia. Watched Viduthalai, brutally brilliant movie. Suri's career best. Again, every day I get 2 to 3 comments on every social media. Where is the review for this movie? Haven't you seen it? It's not released near me. What can I do? Not even like 60 kilometers away. It's not released in Goa at all. Watched Trial by Fire recently, loved it. Okay, it's still in my watch list. I want to catch it. But tonight, the new Amazon show Jubilee is releasing by my favorite director Vikramaditya, so I'll start binging on that. Tomorrow we'll be watch alonging. Watch alonging, is that a word? Watch alonging. We'll do a watch along for Romanchan. Hi, myself Ijaz, but your name says Aisha Ahmed. Okay. Viduthalai, watched it, great. After subscribing your channel, I watched almost 100 Malayalam movies. Wow, thank you. Glad to know that. Hopefully, you are satisfied. You should be, right? I don't know. Let me know. But yeah, March was big. In the description, you can see I almost saw in total 20 films. One series, one special. Yeah. So 20 films was a lot. Apart from the ones I reviewed, I'll be talking about some of them here, and that's the format of this live stream. Let me know, hit that like button so more people can join us. And yeah, definitely enjoyed those Malayalam films. Great. But again, guys, the latest Tamil film Viduthalai is not released near me, so I'm still waiting for OTT or if it releases soon. So let's see. All right, let's move on. Let's start talking about the films, and you can always let me know your thoughts in the comments or in the chat. Let's move on to the first film, the Hindi film which released on Hotstar, Gulmohar, starring Manoj Bajpayee, Sharmila Tagore, Simran was there, Suraj from Life of Pi was there, and a good ensemble cast. Everyone did a great job. And as the way you look at the poster only, you can say it's a family film. It's a family drama, and the way it's constructed, it has a very feel good value to it. You feel like a heartwarming feeling and all of that. Like some of the things I was not a fan of. Sharmila Tagore, like, I don't know, man. Her acting just didn't work for me. Anyone same like me in the comments, let me know. But her acting just felt a little superficial and not. It didn't feel like she's playing a character. It felt like she's delivering dialogues. Now I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe other people also felt this. But yeah. Other than that, some things felt too good to be true, and it is like such a great family the way they enjoy the time with each other and the drama. It's all done very gracefully, I would say, and that's I think the whole appeal. So I could sit with family and watch the film. So it was good outing. Amazing acting. Manoj Bajpayee, man. There's a scene in the film where he something is revealed and he gets to know about that, and he cannot, he has anxiety, and the way he depicted that sequence, oh my god, I am in love. Always was. He's amazing, but he nailed it. Yeah, he nailed it. Where I can watch Janeman. I don't know if it's available on. I don't know. Someone needs to tell me. Planning to watch Super Mario? Yeah, but next week, not this week. I usually go with friends, so everyone is busy. It's Easter, right? This weekend, so next week, in weekdays, we'll go. React to Neela Vicham, Antha Dasaji, and Pokalam trailers. Okay. Uh, Seeing Life of Pai Suraj after so many days, why isn't he as successful as Dev Patel in Hollywood? Does Hinduphobia has to do with some? What? 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 It depends on how good roles he's getting. He's taking them or not. And like in Hollywood, you are known that mostly you get stereotypical roles. So I think Dev Patel has really crafted his way into Hollywood and the kind of roles he's doing. React to Pogalam trailer. Cool. Shamila ma'am, Simran, Manoj, awesome. Like the acting between Simran and Manoj was so good. Like everyone, I think. Again, I said, the film has such a heartwarming feeling. You just want, a cushion and just lie on your sofa and just watch the film. That's the feeling the film gives. RCB, winning or losing? I just saw Faf and, hitting sixes. So I don't know what's going to happen. But Shardul Thakur, oh my God. I didn't expect. Manoj Bajpayee or Nawaz? Very hard, man. Very hard. Both are really good. Maybe Manoj. I'll go with Manoj. Manoj Bajpayee scene with the old man was... Yeah, man, those dialogues. I love that dialogue where he says, right? Something प्यार देना होता है. Then the old... something he said, right? Shit. प्यार देना होता है. And he replies back to Manoj that, आपको मिला था इसलिए आप दे सकते हो. जिसके पास नहीं था वो कहाँ से देगा. So that hit so hard. That was so good. Sun Next Janeman. Okay, cool. Is there any special OTT platform Malayalam movies? There was a niche stream, but I've never heard of it anymore. Like in lockdown, I heard of it. That's it. No, Vidutala is not released here, guys. Sorry, Ritik. All right, moving on. Again, I'll recommend this film. I think you can check it out on Disney Hotstar. Really good one. Okay, next let's go to Kuttey. You can say it's like same universe as Kamine, which was with Shahid Kapoor. Directed by the son of Bhardwaj, Vishal Bhardwaj, and he was also producer of it. Released on Netflix. It came out in Jan this year. Didn't do well. Released on Netflix, I think this in March. And I would say disappointing. I've never seen... I just got a feeling watching this film is that it's like so wannabe, that's the vibe I got. Like this trying to be like a Tarantino, it's trying to ape, big directors and their style of filmmaking. But story wise, the way, things evolved doesn't really work for me. And some of the sequences were really like execution was really bad, so it just didn't work for me at all. I know some people really enjoyed it, but for me, it just felt, I couldn't see a unique voice or, personal voice. It just totally felt like a wannabe film. And that's just the vibe I got, so you can let me know yours. Khatana shoot started, 20 days shooting, rumors. Okay, interesting. Is the one with the VFX and all, right, they're doing? Tale of Neil Vacham starring Tovino Thomas, directed by Ashik Abbu. Got it. I think I saw a poster for this film. I'll check it out. But yeah, that was good. They were interesting characters. but just the way it all comes together makes no sense to me. And again, it just fell flat. Planning to watch Gaslight? No. I saw the trailer, I reacted to the trailer, but I never posted it because I just didn't like it at all. It was not interesting. Nona's stream started and RCB lost 3 wickets. Oh my god. Oh shit, should I stop streaming? Should I? I want RCB to at least win once. And when Kohli's playing. The joke has been going on for too long now. I think recently you saw the video where he's like I think Danish said as like he's acting as someone and he asked him question how Smriti Bandana is carrying the legacy of RCB like Kohli did. That was really funny. Last match they were like amazing. So this match actually Shadul needs to, he deserves to win. So I'll continue the stream. There's no special OTT platform for all movies. One OTT platform called Manoma Max, but I don't know about the subtitles. Okay. There was one where the government was opening, right? I read that news. I don't know. Alright, moving on. Chor Nikal Ke Bhaga, another Netflix. Everything was a direct Netflix release. And surprisingly, recently I think it came out that this is the most watched Indian film on Netflix. It has crossed even triple R. And I don't know. It's like a biggest mystery how Netflix work. How people choose to watch films, because I think Red Notice, which is not that great of a film, it's entertaining, but okay. It has Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and Gal Gadot, and it was like I think the most watched film ever, which is not that great. I don't know how this Netflix algorithm works and how people end up watching such films, but this became the highest watched film on Netflix. And my thoughts are interesting idea, but the execution, oh my god, it just didn't work. Some of the things that happened, some of such a cliche things, like I was literally like face palming at some of the moments the movie shows. And again, it's an interesting idea. I didn't see some twists and turns. I didn't see them coming. But once they are done, then the execution and the logic in the whole plan, like I'm like, what, really? You did this? Like, really, it's just like some of the things, like I think this is a film we should have watched along, and I would have like pointed out things like what is this happening. And acting wise, fine. I think both did well, but again, interesting idea, but execution just doesn't work. I remember there's a sequence where we see a backstory from a character's perspective and what was happening, and the way that is unfolding, that the character is in hospital, then the other character leaves, so that character goes behind that character with wearing hospital clothes. No one stops her from leaving the hospital, and then she's taking a taxi going around, seeing what the other character is doing, and then cries, comes back before he reaches. And then she collapses, coming to hospital, and she collapses, like anything. So yeah, there's no special. Okay, Urtukan Thallu case review. I just never got to that movie, man. 4 wickets now. Oh my god. I think by the time stream ends, the match will end also. Revenge killers exist. Yami Gautam, I'm in. That I read that somewhere. I think most of our films are like revenge killers. Even I think a recent film came out, Lost, on Z5. That's the same story. Alright, but yeah, cool if the film is getting so many views. Maybe it's clicking with some people who are not thinking too much. Maybe I'm just being too analytical and thinking too much. Sometimes that's a curse of watching a film when you know so much about films. Yeah. Thoughts on Ayan directing War 2. Samar, are you subscribed to the channel? Because I posted a whole video about that. And if you're asking me this, that means you haven't seen that video. My theater interpreted Vidulai cameo scene. Shush. I never knew there was a cameo, so don't ruin it. Anyways, moving on. Popcorn. Hotstar special. Now, I just want to tell you, a lot of ads for this came on, TV during the matches. I think India vs Australia match was going on. And this song, popcorn head, this is such a, it gets stuck in your head, This is the wildest, stupidest, ridiculous show I have seen. It felt like, it was supposed to be a movie, but they cut it down into 6 episodes. and the episode length also just varies a lot, a lot. And it is, if you don't know, it is by Farhad, the great Samji of Bollywood. If you don't know, he directed the remake of that film. Come on, but not Bol Bachchan. See, I don't even remember the name of the film. I did the Akshay Kumar one. The remake of the Tamil film. I'm just missing it. I'm coming to why I watched the show. Wait. One actor you would love to see in the spy universe. Interesting. I'll come to that. Wait, a lot of questions. First, let me know in the chat which film I'm talking about. The film that flopped, the remake of the one with the Siddharth, the Tamil film. Jigar Thanda, remake of Jigar Thanda, Hindi remake of Jigar Thanda. Bachchan Pandey, thank you, Samar, thank you. So, writer of that, director of that, I think you would know in Bollywood who's Faraz Samji, the work he has done. And this show, as I said, stupid, ridiculous, nonsense, whatever call it, but it's fun. it's like so stupid, so over the top, so nonsensical that it's fun to watch. And then literally fun, like there's so many moments, it just laugh out loud. And it's not just, it's not ironic that it's just so bad that you're laughing. It's actually funny what they did. So I feel like maybe Farah Samji has got what he really wanted to, and he, like, with conviction, as we always say, conviction. He did it with conviction, and everyone, like, he got all the comedians of Bollywood together, so I did enjoy it. Now, of course, it was sometimes just too much, as I said, nonsensical, ridiculousness. This a message of unity also. Every religion is showcased in a sense. There are some adult jokes also, some double meaning jokes. There's a lot going on, but it was with family. Some moments we were just laughing out loud. There's a moment, I don't want to ruin it for you. Maybe, I don't know if you'll watch it or not. There's a moment where there's a backstory of a character who's on wheelchair, and what really happened that he's on wheelchair is that he's a gangster, so he carries a gun, and he was in the washroom for number 2. I hope you get what I mean. And his gun is kept side, and then after he's done with his deeds, he wants to clean up. So instead of the jet spray, he takes the gun and when that happens, it sounds so ridiculous. Just when this thing, they don't show what really happens, but certain moments like this are there through the episode, and it's just too funny. I just found it funny. I don't know. It's, as I said, it's like a, what's that called? Not cringe fest. Guilty pleasure kind of a show. That it's so horribly good and funny. Some of the plot I could, like every episode, like he's finding a new father who's from a different religion, and he accepts that religion and all of that. So it's fun in that sense, and a good social message, and yeah, it was fun. Gumra, will it work like Thadam? I've not seen Thadam, and Gumra, I don't think I'll watch it. Nona be like, there's a lot of great films. I don't know what to watch. Also, Nona, let's watch a stupid show like Popcorn. See, I didn't watch it like took out my time and watch it. Like, so I've decided to watch something while I'm sitting with my parents in the night after dinner. So we just 20 minutes episode. We just start playing. In 5-6 days, we finish the show. So it's not like I'm taking out time to watch other films and watching this, but it was fun. Anyways, there are a lot of questions. RCB lost 5 wickets, scoring 61. Maxwell only playing in one and need a innings. What Shardul done for KKR? Yeah. Again, right? They were 89 for 5 KKR, so they need something like that. Any idea about Kisi Ki Jaan, Kisi Ka Bhai? I have no expectations from that. Unless I hear great things about it, I have no interest. One actor you would see in Spy Universe. Yeah, so many actors are there, man. How to pick one? From all over India? Like, I would Fahad, see, already we got Fahad in Vikram, so I don't want same actors, doing different franchises now and universes. You want a fresh actor who we have not seen. From Tamil, who can we get? It'd be cool to see Yash in it. I don't know how that will work. Maybe Diljit Dosanjh. That will be cool. Hi, good soul. Hello. Mrs. Undercover trailer reaction. I've seen the trailer, so cannot react to it now. It was interesting. For me, guilty pleasure was Phone Booth. Phone Booth, I talked about it when I watched it, just like in a stream like this. I just felt they were just trying too much. It was not just funny, it was just tiring. They were just, doing too much. And I talked about why I felt that. Surya, I don't get it. Surya is in this now LCU though. Harry Potter reboot happening in the form of series. I don't know, man. I think Harry Potter is perfect. I know that a lot of things from the books were not taken into the films, so maybe you can expand on that. But I don't know. I don't know, like now knowing the whole story, it's worth to sit through all these episodes, Unless it's like a prequel, the movies didn't work at all. There's this book, right, or play, The Cursed Child. And I thought they were planning to make that also into a film. I don't know. But watching the whole story again in a series, I don't know. I have the patience for that. DQ is my choice. The DQ is a good one. Legend Sarvana would be Barbie or Oppenheimer. See, Oppenheimer trailer, I'm still waiting. Barbie trailer was out. I'm very excited. Tamil actors almost all will be names. I would like to see some Sanjay Dutt is in LCU now, but I would like to, unless Leo is not part of that. How did your survey go? Still, I'm waiting for more responses, and I'll take a look at it. I did go through some of it, and I should have expected this. Like this, literally, do more reactions, do more reaction to interviews, do more song reactions. Then their comments, don't do reactions. We hate reactions. It's like so drastic. So I should have expected that would happen. Neela Vicham trailer is released. Adaptation of a short story directed by Ashik Abbu, starring Tobino. Okay, got it. Cool. All right, let's move on to the next one. Dada, the Tamil film. Now everyone was, asking me to watch it. It's so good, this, that, and I had really high expectations. I would not say high expectations. I was just looking forward to, what's so special about the film. And if you follow me on Nokia, you would have seen what I think about the film. Now, what happened, right? This film, the story is interesting. The things it's talking about is interesting, but the execution, I don't think I'm a big fan of. I just didn't agree with what was happening on screen, and I called it the most predictable film I've seen in my life. Like within, I think, first 10-15 minutes, I knew what's going to happen, and that itself happened, one after the other. And what I didn't like was a lot of execution things, a lot of forced comedy scenes, which just didn't work for me. There's just too many of them. I think the story had enough, material and depth and impact in it that you don't need all these extra elements to be added. I would have loved to see just a relationship, film about relationship and how it works, and from both perspectives. And like this, okay, spoilers for this movie if you haven't seen the movie. Spoilers. Until I keep my hand up, there are spoilers, okay? So you can mute it or skip it and come later. So she got pregnant, okay? It's both of your responsibility, not just one person's responsibility, and more of the man, because she has to go through it 9 months, so you have to give in more, or maybe equal, whatever. How do you want to see it? Okay, you are in trouble, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you don't have the money, you're trying all your best, there'll be difficulties, and both of you are facing that. There are arguments, I get it, all of that, but there's a moment where he starts drinking. Great, okay, he gets, she shouts at him, he says I'll not do it, then he does it again, and then she's pregnant, and almost, I would say, 8 or 9 months and soon to be delivered, everything. And you have a fight and you tell her on her face that die, and you leave, and then you don't pick her a phone. when you know she can be in labor. Okay. Then you get to know she's in hospital, you run there, you find she's not there, the kid is there. You know her parents didn't agree of this. You try to go and see where she is, she left. Do you really think the person who said I want to keep the baby would just leave the baby like that? First thing, okay, maybe you didn't think of that. Then after all these years, you keep the baby. There's a scene where at the start they set up. I don't cry. I knew that's gonna happen later in the film. He's gonna cry, and then he cries. He goes to give the baby in orphanage, comes back, and then he takes care of the baby. And then at the end, when they meet again it's interesting that again I knew she doesn't know the baby exists. Of course, the family told her baby had died. So it's all was predictable. I was just waiting how it will unfold. And his audacity of, and again, I like that, he was also scared seeing her, meeting her. He didn't know how to respond. But later, the audacity to say to her that how could you leave your daughter, your kid? You wanted it. How dare you? I don't care about anything else. I would have taken care of him. But how could you do it as a mother? The audacity of saying that. I was like, what, really? Dude, you told her to die off. You didn't pick up the phone when you know it can be important. All of that. And then you say, oh, I have the upper hand because I took care of the baby. You left the baby. Like, that would have been my first thing, that, she doesn't know the baby exists or not. So it all became a little stupid. And then, as I said, those comedy elements and everything, like, they was a good story if it was about really, okay, I can keep it down now. It was just focused on the relationship between them, pre the baby and post the baby. But yeah, it just fell flat for me. Nona, when is Vikram Vedha dropping on OTT? See, I am very angry with them because I think it came out that in January the film is dropping, and it was out, everyone was saying it's dropping on this day on Netflix, this and that. So I made a video about comparing the both Vikram Vedas, and I posted the video because I knew it will come that day. And I posted the video, and then I find out the film was not released. So the video didn't do that well at that time. I was so upset, but it's not out only. That and Bhedia. No idea where these films are. I don't know what they are doing with it. Dada had a good opening stretch. Later it felt like the same old concept done in a easy good manner. Nothing bad, nothing really good either. Vijuthala is releasing in some states April 14th, but I heard they are releasing in Telugu, not in Tamil. Anyways, I'll go watch it. It will be same thing for me. I'll be just reading the subtitles only. Neta with some horror film. What's your thoughts on Hot Van Hotem? And what is your perception? I don't know what is that. Hot Van Hotem. Let me Google this. Oh, he's a cinematographer. What all films she has done? Oppenheimer, Nope, Interstellar. Oh, wow. Wow. Good number of films, huh? Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, he's good. Bhedia looking forward to OTT release. Man, Bhedia, like, I don't know what they are doing. Maybe they are just keeping it for so long that when it comes out, it feels like, it's a OTT release, like people who have not seen, there'll be excitement about the film. They're just dragging it. I don't know what's happening there. Clint Eastwood directing its last film at the age of 93. I've heard that news. Heard that Joe and Wood combined for a new OTT platform, GeoWood, but no news regarding it. Please do check out the trailer of B32 Budul 44 Vera, I don't know. Produced by Kerala Government Film Corporation. I think I've heard about this. Alright. I'll try my best. But moving on from Dada, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, and we did a whole 30-minute long video on IGS. You can check it out, Indian Geek Society. But in short, I would say really enjoyed it. It's fun. You don't actually need to know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. Even I didn't know. Maybe people who know Dungeons and Dragons, they'll find some of the Easter eggs and small hints and everything. But it's a straightforward story. Story is not exceptional, but the way it's told, it's very funny, it's engaging, it's entertaining. The story is well written, the characters are well written. Every character has an arc, and it's all really well done. I think we live in a time where these big blockbusters are not doing that well, and they are just getting the basics wrong. Whereas this film comes out, there were no expectations, and this film gets all of it right. And at the end, you feel like it's made out of love and passion. The creators, they know this inside out. They want to tell a good story, and they did that. VFX wise, everything is top notch. Not top notch. I don't want to really hype it too much. It's something you have never seen. Nothing like that. It's like simple story, predictable storyline. Everything is fine. Interesting characters. Some other things you may have seen before, but there are a lot of fresh things with VFX work. Set pieces and everything. So it's very refreshing in that sense, and it's also satisfying, which I think most big blockbusters nowadays from Hollywood are not. So I think for a change, you'll have a good time. If it's playing near you, you can go with your friends and enjoy the film, or you can wait for OTT also. But yeah. Have you watched Vinaro Bhagyon Vishnu Katha? No, I have not. Aishman upcoming films? I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea what he's doing next. I have started Dungeons, but I have started Dungeons, but left after 20 minutes into it. Is it out on OTT or I don't know. 20 minutes. See, again, as I said, it's like with friends, and you all just sit and together and just watch it. I think just give it. Again, as I said, it's not something exceptional storytelling or something like that. It was just good, well done, big film. That's the easy way to say it. First, The Last of Us, then Dungeons and Dragons, and later Super Mario Bros. It really seems like Hollywood has got a new formula. It looks like that. Again, you have an established thing, and you're trying to use its already hype, because you don't have any IP. So you are creating, now going to games. First you went to comic books, now then before that novels, get the hype of that novel and make a film. Then comic books, now it's games. So wherever they can find something which is very well established, and they can create something out of it, then yeah. Dreamgirl 2, okay. I've not seen the first one yet. So in your Google form which you asked to fill your community tab, I forgot to write one thing. I would like to suggest you to start reacting to Kariku videos. Reaction stuff, right? Like I don't know if you noticed, but I've cut it down. Like I used to post 4 videos a day, and now it says 1, and then sometimes 2, and some days none. I just don't want to make it too hectic, because I'm not doing much of interview reactions, because it just takes too long to just sit and watch it and then put it out. And I don't know how good and worthy it is to watch it. I don't know how valuable it is. So it just takes too much time, consumes too much time. So I just want to focus on things, which are interesting or something. I can quickly post and put it out for you. It is 3 for 6. Shadul takes an important wicket off Bracewell, okay. Irony is Tetris is not based on the game. That's true. We'll talk about Tetris. Wait. What's your opinion on Adipurush releasing on June? Man, June is not the right time to release that film. June, there's so many big Hollywood films coming. I don't think. And that too, I think it's clashing with The Flash. And in India, definitely Adipurush will have upper hand with Prabhas. In South also, the film may get a good opening. But we still have to wait for the trailer, man. I don't know. From the posters that were released, I didn't feel like making videos about that. But yeah. Not looking good. We have to wait for the trailer or teaser, whatever they release, to know what's happening. Are more than 50% of the Bollywood films released in recent years remakes? Heard someone say this, need some analysis. I don't think so. See, Bollywood, you have to see Hindi, if you consider Hindi cinema, right? There's so many films that come out. Out of that, only few percentage, the big names, they are remakes, they are talked about. And other films are not even talked about, So it's not that they're just making remakes, the other films are not just talked about. In every industry, same with every industry. Every industry has so many releases coming out and we don't even know about them. Have you played a Ghost of Tsushima? I've heard of this game, but I've not played it. And I think they're also making a movie or series out of this, right? This is definitely has become a trend now with games. Have you completed Last of Us? No, finished 3 episodes. Reacting to each episode on Indian Game Society. You can check those reactions. So we'll take up slowly. And because I think the episodes are really heavy, like they're long and heavy and a lot going on. I didn't want it to binge them. So we are taking it slow, reacting one by one. Why Dada worked? Because Tamil audience really like relatable feel-good films with happy ending. They grew up watching. Yeah, it has everything. It has all those things with it. I understand why it worked. And it just because I didn't connect with film or I didn't like the film doesn't mean I want it should not work with anyone. If it goes on, people like it, enjoy it, go man. What does it matter to me? I just didn't like it, but if everyone loved it, people are enjoying it, it's earning good money, great for the film. I watched a movie, Stanley Got a Bow. Oh my god, such a great movie. I actually met the director and I acted in a short film by him. I think it's on YouTube. There are 2 scenes. One scene is like there's a big personality has come and we all are just walking behind him. Oh my god, excited. And then later he's giving a speech in an auditorium and we are sitting and listening to him. There are 2 shots of me. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it. I'll try to share it once if I find it. But like, it was fun, talking to him and about Stanley Dabba and everything. Manado is being remade by Varun Dhawan. I don't know, man, how Manado will gonna... If they change the religious angle, right, and all of that, the social message, then I don't think it will be that great. I think that was the strongest part of the film. But let's see. I think it's again a film not, put out in Hindi, and it's a film that may work because it's a very interesting idea. I've watched Stanley Dabba. How Hollywood makers introducing new superhero films back to back. Which superhero you like the most? I think now even I am tired with superheroes. It's just that do it well. Again, as I said, they are getting the basics only wrong nowadays with all the films, especially Ant-Man, right? There's literally no character arc. That's the basic. You need to give your character an arc from where they start, from the start of the film till the end. Something needs to happen, right? If nothing really changes, then what's the point? But I don't mind introducing new heroes, but it should be fresh. It's something new. If it's the same thing, you're just recycling it, then no point. Ghost of Tsushima is good and all, but I seriously want a series on Red Death. Oh, Red Death, I know. I think Red Death is still sooner, right? Not recently, but 3-4 years just now it released. So I think it will take time for them to understand it and then develop into a series or something. Do a video on upcoming major remake movies in Bollywood. I have to look into it, research a bit about it. Which is your favorite Vetrimaran film? Have you watched Vada Chennai? Yes, I have seen Vada Chennai. My favorite Vetrimaran, I have to look up now. Vetrimaran. What are his films? Asuran is really good. Vada Chennai. Adukulam Visarnai. I think Polu Dhawan is not something I have seen. Okay, to all the films that's showing up right now, I'll say Asuran. Visarnai would be next then. Or Vada Chennai. But Asuran is the top. Did you watch any Polish movie? No. Karan Johar was planning to remake Premam and wanted Alfonso to direct and cast Varun Dhawan. I don't know. I think people will take a step back now thinking of doing a remix. It's like Drishyam 2 did work, but most other films didn't. So Dada, I feel it worked in Tamil Nadu because it's a story of young immature boy to mature adult. Such kind of films have mostly worked, such as VIP, Vanam, I Am, etc. Similar way of... Okay, got it. What's the hype around Barbie feet shot of Margot Robbie? I couldn't get it. Yeah, so basically, like the Barbie dolls, they come with, you can remove their heels or shoes, whatever. And then their feet is always like this. That's one thing. And the other thing is that it represents, how society, frames a structure of how women should be, and they should wear heels, so their feet have become like this. So it kind of a representation of that. So yeah, see, don't we should not read too much into it. Let's wait for the movie and then we'll see in the context of the film how it's worked. But that's the basic idea about it. Just a random question: how many times you watched Super Deluxe because you got more from the movie seat? I think I have not seen it more than once. If I am, have I? Maybe I've seen it again. I remember in my review, or I don't know, I did a very small review if I remember correctly. I think I remembered that even I think Bhardwaj Rangan said that the film is so amazing when you watch it that you don't want to watch it again because what if you find some flaws? So I think even I think maybe haven't seen it. I would love to rewatch it man now. It's been a long time. I just I agree. Of course, you'll find a lot of things. Even Ghost of Tsushima released 2020. Okay. When I watched Koman and Appan got more love from the theater audience. I wish Koman and Appan got more love from them. But we can wish for more every film, right, to get love. But that's not the world we live in, right? 84 for 7. Ah ha ha. Vidhu Salai, amazing. I was worried about War 2 because of Ayan. I'll not be worried about it. It's something what he has not done before, but I think he has the capability to pull it off. Considering it's not a film written by him, someone else, people who made War and Pathan have written the film. So it's just about how he executes it. So let's see. Did you like Hridyam? Yeah, again, it was, just like Gulmohar, as I said, right? Very heartwarming film, very simple. And sometimes you need certain films, just be relaxed and watch it and have that good feeling. Uh, what are your thoughts on the use of multiverse VFX extravaganza in Marvel's recent films and TV shows? Do you think it's enhances storytelling or distraction? Definite distraction. Like I'm done with at the climax there'll be a big CG battle. Like it's just like you have to invent your storytelling. You need as Rajamouli says, VFX is a tool to tell your story. VFX is not it cannot be that come to watch a movie because you have used VFX. It cannot replace the story. So I think if you use it to make your story better or create visuals which adds to the story and take it forward, then it makes sense. If it's just for just effects are happening on screen, then no. There are a lot of videos available on YouTube you can watch that for. What's your first preference, Oppenheimer or Barbie? Honestly, I'll watch anyone, which is depending on the timing, and I'll try to watch it on the same day. I need help to rewatch stuff because I don't see value in rewatching so many new content from various regions. It's hard to keep up, and I don't have time to rewatch something to understand better. That's true. There's just too much content out there. I think that's also a reason why theaters are because this on your mobile. I waste so much time. I've put up timers on my different apps. I waste so much time just scrolling and watching different stuff. I'm like, watch a movie instead of that. I get so angry every day. Fahad's full potential in Pushpa 2. Let's see. Tomorrow it's coming, right? I don't know if it's a look or teaser trailer. Let's see. Air is amazing. Ben Affleck kills it. Is a direct. Yes, I'm really looking forward to that one. Amazon should have tried to release this in recent year Oscar window. Next year, or maybe it can still get it. Rockstar will themselves make a Red Dead series if it ever happens, because Rockstar doesn't let anyone touch its IP, and Rockstar knows the top tier quality and budgets. Okay, I think if it's done by HBO Max, then it's a good thing. Like the videos. Thank you for that. Thoughts about Rahul talks to people. Are you a fan of comedy shows like that? And because you asked that, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. A crowd work special, something different, and it was fun. It's interesting. It can be actually a series because it's not like stand up where you prepare for a year or more than that to prepare 1 hour of set. This is something you can do different events, and he did different events in different locations, and you can combine them, have good parts, and make a series out of it. Actually 5 episodes if you want. And I would say the monkey bit, if you have seen it, there's a monkey bit in it that was just hilarious. Like the way the guy was telling the story, the way he was, like giving his punches on that, it was so hilarious. I think that was a standout for me. Other than that, some of them were fine, some of them didn't really work. I think the one where he talks to the guy like I'm the owner or a manager, something like that. So it was like uneven for me, I would say. Not everything was funny. But the monkey bit was just the monkey bit itself could have been just one episode, and that was just hilarious. That's like, he just got his best person to do such kind of crowd work thing. So definitely funny thing. You can check it on Amazon. It's streaming there. Video is very raw and hard hitting. Fun fact: RDR2 is one of the most expensive entertainment products ever made with a budget of $600 million. What is RDR2? Oh, Red Death Redemption 2. Okay, got it. Have you tried asking ChatGPT for a script? Just try its phenomena. I still haven't tried my hand on ChatGPT. I have actually some video ideas I want to use ChatGPT and not like ask ChatGPT to do it. It's like an experiment video where we put in questions to ChatGPT and see what the AI thinks about certain things. Recent anime you watched? Been so long. I'm waiting for Attack on Titans to finally end it, and then I'll start rewatching it again. I've seen 3 seasons. Chances of Junior NTR being Thanos of universe. I don't know how Imran has potential of being villain. Tiger 3 feels like a step down from Jim in Pathan. Who knows, man? Even for John Abraham, people were saying it will not be nothing and all of this, right? Let's wait for the story. I think Imran Hashmi has a potential to be really good villain, and I think he's playing Lion, if I'm not wrong. So it will be Lion versus Tiger, and he's also an Indian agent. So he's, I think, maybe trying to take down Tiger. So let's see what the film will be about. Make a video on your hottest takes. Interesting. I'll note it down. I have a book now of all the ideas. I just keep noting down. Hottest takes. It's a very not Indian type of thing. So you have to actually explain, I think, people what is this. My hot takes. Oh, I need to sit and think about my hot takes, man. Interesting. Thank you for that idea. Pumpkin 4 Gamer. I'll not your name also. Pumpkin 4 Gamer. Watched Happy Family Condition Apply on Prime? Nope. Not even heard about it. Rahul Subramaniam or Kenny Sebastian? I like the crowd work of Subramaniam. Kenny, I don't find him too funny. He talks about relatable things and relationships and this. Not very relatable, but yeah, he's funny too. How Japanese mastered made monopoly in animes? See, they created anime. Anime is basically animation done in Japan. It's called anime, basically. And they have their own, like how we have our own style of masala films, how to make commercial masala mass films. Like that, they own, they created the anime style of how to make, anime movies and shows. I felt Dada third act had too convenient writing. I felt that throughout the film. Have you seen, ever made a short movie out of fun or out of curiosity? So I actually went to a film school. So I did make a lot of short films. So I'm actually planning to do a live stream where I show it to you all. But the thing is, it has music which is not copyright free. So I will have to mute it, or if I play it, it will get, the video will get taken down. If you're interested, let me know. We can do that. I'll also show you my graduation film, which we did our music and sound ourselves, so that I don't think we'll have an issue. So I can do, showing all my short films I did. You can see my trajectory, if I became better or worse. Nona, I heard many North Indians say they ignored South film because COVID-19 lockdown. I heard many North Indians say they ignore South films before lockdown. See, I think it's also the availability and of social media, because suddenly when Bahubali becomes such a big rage, right? It opens people's mind that okay, I can watch a South film also if it's dubbed for me, and it's available readily. Bahubali was in theaters, available in Hindi for everyone throughout India. and that changed things. Then OTT came out. So on OTT you can, if you want a South film, the biggest thing was subtitles, if it will be dub or not. So OTT solved all those problems, and now because of pan India thing, every film is releasing in all languages. So I think it's just advancement in technology, and how times have improved. I don't think, you see, if OTT and all had happened 10 years 20 years back, same thing would have happened. It's not people's mind that, oh, I'll never watch a South Indian film. Of course some people had that the South films are just people flying. That was a assumption people had, but again, because of social media, because of knowledge being spread and available, and everyone talking about it, things change like that. And I think social media is a big thing why things have changed. How the what do you call it, short, I'm just writing the idea. Narrative has changed about South Indian films. So I don't see anyone was saying like ignoring if South Indian films come. No, I don't want to go watch it. I don't think that. I think like Aparajit, I think here I'm also a lot of North Indian had seen that film. There are a lot of some southern films like Robot, the first one. A lot of people had seen it, and it came so back before Bahubali. So there were films that did crossover, but because if they were dubbed or available readily, Dawn Number One, this, that, Shivaji the Boss. I have seen it so many times in my childhood. So it's not that they were ignoring it. It's just now the world has become closer and everything is available readily. So it's just helping. I don't know when Nona told he will do live stream on filmmaking scripts. Did he forgot? I don't know when Nona told he will do live streams on filmmaking scripts, etc. I will promise. I'll write it down. Filmmaking things. It's basically I'll share what I studied in film school. Some history lessons maybe, but in a good cool way. I think you would love to know film history, understanding how it all happened. How did we reach to the day we are? Man, India has such a great potential in animation, but only possible if shows like Chota Bheem has named a cat named Kalia. See, man, I don't know if you know Pumpkin Gamer. I'm actually an animator. I studied animation filmmaking. I did make a 5-minute long animated short film. I did all the animation in that. Animation industry in India is like, it's just too expensive right now. Like Chota Bheem can happen because it's just so cheap to make, and it just works with the kids. See, kids animation is the biggest thing in India right now. If you can do anything related to kids animation, it can be in education, entertainment, all the money is there. But for adults, zero. There's no market for that. Like you cannot to make a Pixar Disney level film in India that long, that big. I actually asked the director. He said we did a calculation. It would cost us 900 crores. I can count on my fingers how many Indian films have made that much money, on the box office. So you cannot you cannot invest so much money into animation. The film doesn't do even anything. So unless it becomes cheap, it becomes, with AI and all, it's happening actually. But just the audience, there's no, like, maybe I think there is audience, but just someone needs to tap into the potential what you can do and make it cost effective, and I think then only there'll be people backing such projects. Did you recall the first South Indian dubbed movie you watched on TV? It's hard, man. Shivaji was definitely Aparijit. I talked about, I think it was Brindavan, NTR's. I remember long back I saw it on TV, where there are two villages and all. Have you ever seen Bahubali Beyond Cinema? What some life lessons you got from it? Have you seen Bahubali Beyond Cinema? I don't get your question. Sorry, the writer world. I didn't get you. But moving on to, guys, Tetris. It's not again a franchise film of using the game Tetris, but it's actually about how Tetris became a thing. It is still one of the mostly wide biggest game ever, and you just see just behind us this game, so many things happen in behind the scenes and how it came out in market and everything, because it was made in Russia and it was under USSR, Soviet Union, and how It's just crazy. I don't know how much of it's true what they showed in the film. Maybe it's, of course, it's very, exaggerated of what really happened. But even if things really happened like that, it's just wow. Really wow. And it just, it's like those thrilling, such a thrilling experience. Just, and then you think about it, it's just a game. And actually it's not just a game, it's like the biggest game ever. If you just go, and I think someone says this about this game, that this is easiest game to play but the hardest to master. And I think that's a tagline. If you want to make a successful game, you have to follow this. I think I even feel for I should say it for Fortnite, that the game is easy to understand and get into but very hard to master. And if you crack that code, I think the games become successful. I have seen some really poor quality Hindi animation comedy series with views in crores. See, that's the thing, right? Because it's cheaper. If you want to make an outstanding level animation thing, it will take you like almost years to do. Is it worth that to spend years and you don't get anything? It's easy to make cheap animation things and put it out, and that's also animation. It's not, I'll not say cheap. It's just one type of very limited animation. Okay, how it will be to have Chichore being how it will be to have Chichore being cult classic. Writer, I'm really sorry, I'm not understanding your question there. Chichore movie, you're saying, right? Hindi movie should become cult classic. I don't know, it was fine movie. I don't think there's such a big fandom behind that movie. On YouTube, yep. Oscars rules are changing to be more strict on which movies are eligible. You need to have theatrical release. Seems targeted at Netflix, Apple, and Amazon already releasing in theaters. Fine, man. If you, yeah, it's fine if they want to put it. I think the thing is they need to play for a week in America, in designated places, and the timing should be these. It's not just playing in a theater in the morning show and the night show, which no one comes. In prime slots, you need to put the movie for 1 week. And I think they're just increasing the, like, making it more harder, that these are the places in America that you need to play the film. So let's see. Tetris still getting sequels. Are you telling me or are you asking? I don't know. Is it safe to assume if it was one man that revolutionized entertainment, it is Walt Disney? Just a thought what you mentioned about Pixar. No, of course, Walt Disney did big for animation. Yes, Walt Disney was the big step in animation. But yeah, studying about animation history, there's a lot, many things that happened. But definitely Walt Disney deserves it. In live action, that may not be the case. But about technique, using Technicolor and using, the way of using sound in movies and all, in animation, it was revolutionary at the time. Extraction 2 expectations, I just don't get how he survived, man. But let's see. I think it'll be just, action fun, like a John Wick. You'll have great action set pieces and story. Let's see. Will Adipurush make more than 350 crores? I don't know. Depends on how the trailer teasers are, how much they have changed, how watchable it is, and if the film is good experience, it may do a good opening and may do it. Now, are you excited for Makoto Shinchai's new film Susume coming out next week? I hope it releases near me. I've seen Your Name, really enjoy it, the animation, the story, wow. Let's see. I've not seen Withering With You, man. I still haven't seen. I'll try to catch that before watching it. I meant that they are making it more strict. You need to play it in some cities longer time. Yeah, slowly pushing out. Normal studio model. I don't know. Like, if they want to, certain films don't play in theaters because they don't have the budget. Like, so you are trying to actually, you're making it harder for those films, to make it to the list. I don't know how that works. Joker 2 finished shooting, but the movie released October 2024. Why WB date? Movie long way. Is it because DC would make that? It's possible. Maybe they need to do more VFX work. They want to take their time. Also, they are running low on money. So they want to maybe put out more films first, what they already have done, and then slowly, and if they get the money back, and then plan it ahead, and not just put out so many films at the same time. I don't mind. I'm not that big fan of Joker, so I'm fine. Let's see. It's a musical, so that's what I'm excited about. But let's see. Expectations from Adi Purush, Varun Saxena. Yeah, I have no expectations. Just be see. I made a video, right, that I understand the creative side of what Omrat was trying to do, but the execution just doesn't land. You know, and if when you watch it, you are transported to a different era and different way of Ramayana, then great. That would be my expectation. That maybe his creative vision works when you watch it as a whole film. Who knows? But let's see. Let's see. Again, I have to wait for the trailers, man. That will be the litmus test for it. But guys, let me know. We are almost at the end. All the things I watched, I talked about. What's coming ahead in April? How's gonna be things? There are a lot of releases coming out. PS2 is releasing, guys. I'll be ready for that. Also, end of this month, we are having a cricket tournament in our society, so I'll be participating in that. So that'll be fun. You should watch Jurassic Park documentary. I've not seen Jurassic Park. I've just seen the first movie, maybe. When they try to make a movie on our epics, they have to fear of lawsuits like Adipurush. Why are other people doesn't use entertainment as an entertainment? See, we Indians are emotional, especially about our faith. We are very touchy about that subject. So it's fine. Like it's see when you such a diverse country, right? There needs to be laws protecting everyone's faith and what they believe in. Otherwise, it will be very hard to live in such a diverse condition. But yeah, of course, we should be open to things. We should not. It's entertainment, just a movie. Don't think too much. But again, that it will take time for people to understand that at every level. And in today's climate, people just want to make news, make a headline, yeah, whatever. It's hard. Hey, super chat. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Suti. You must be tired now. It is fun to watch. Thanks. Hey, thank you. No problem. I'm fine. I just need water. But we are just at the end of the stream. So again, thank you for super chat and thank you for all your support. Not just this channel, but IGS also. Please make cricket vlogs. I don't think so. Anyone be interested? It's like a small underarm, like IPL kind of a thing. We have 6 teams and we have jerseys and everything. I may share some clips, some photos on Instagram, maybe, but I don't know. Vlog, I don't know. June has so many movies: Spider-Man, Flash, Transformers, Wes Anderson movie, Indiana Jones, Elemental, Pixar. Oh my God, June is. I just feel that some films will move. That's my thing. No one's gonna watch so many, man. Some of them will not work even if they're good or not. Hope your society team plays like CSK. I'm like, there'll be auction, so I'll be in the auction. Let's see who gets me. Have you watched SSR talking about his dream project Mahabharata in different interviews? Yes, I have. But I would honestly, I think Mahabharata is just too epic to be just a movie. No, it should be a big series. But this Mahabharata has so much in it. There's so much goodness, so much to explore in each character that in a movie you can never, justify it. And in a series, then he needs to spend his whole life making that series. And then you cannot have big actors because they'll be doing different films. So it's just too hard. But the way he does it, like in his like Bahubali, Triple R, the way he use the metaphors and everything, I think that excites me more. The way in Triple R, how he role reverse that Ram is captured in Lanka and Sita, and Hanuman is sent to get Ram instead of Sita, like the role reversal. That is interesting, to change things, and you're not hurting anyone's sentiment. You're telling your own story, but there are metaphors to that. Like you cannot change Mahabharata, you cannot change Ramayana like that, right? People will get angry about it. But you can make your own story and use that. So that is more exciting and fun to me personally. But yeah. It's Mahabharata is very ambitious, man. You need to spend your whole life. I think what Amir said in an interview, right? That Mahabharat will not fail you. You will fail Mahabharat. That's the whole thing. Uh, Hope. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry for that. Uh, June also has Adipurush. Yes. Thoughts on Jawan? Red Chillies hiring VFX workers just this past week on Twitter. Apparently, movie shot just finished and just song shot will be finished in April. So close to June 2nd date. Oh my god. Jawan is also releasing, right? See, firing VFX. See, oh, hiring V. Oh shit, I read firing. Sorry. Great man, great. People are getting jobs. That's great, man. Because there's a lot of firing going on. Sad, but that's the truth of the world we live in. Adipurush will be solo them all. It's too late to move. I think we are not just used to being packed months since post pre-pandemic. First time we are back to normal, but that's just too much when I feel you know that there was so many movies, how will we cover them? Any idea why Hindi movies are not shining in box office even through reviews are good? Bheed, Sugato, Miss Strategy was in Norway examples. Miss Strategy actually did well. It didn't do like it did well. Actually made a video about this Gopal Krishnan. You can check it out on the channel. Why Indian cinema is in danger. It's on the. I talked about the fame thing. What you're talking about. You can check it out. That video. Can you do the Barbie trend? Post a selfie here, and it generates a poster for you. Okay, I'll try. Man, you missed. WhatsApp me now around that. Man, you missed out the that Sham Pushkaran BR interview. I'm avoiding reacting to interviews, but I'll try. Okay, I'll try. Yeah, Sham Pushkaran and Vineet Srinivasan interview with VR. Okay. Nona spent more useful time than RCB. I feel honored. Thank you. I love to hear that. I'm way more excited about Project K than Salar than Adipurush. Hopefully, Omrao delivers. Yeah, Project K for me also will be then Salar then Adipurush. Project K is very excited, man. I have trust in the filmmaker for that film because he directed Mahanati, and I really like Mahanati. Is Manoj okay after RCB loss? Let me message him. Hopefully he replies. Varun just copy pasted the same thing and sent me. Or is it from the thing where you share it? Let me ask Manoj if he's fine. Any RCB fans in the chat? I don't think he'll answer now. He's in the office. I think he's a night shift. I'll give him a call if he doesn't. In Salar, Pijiraj and Prabhas face off expecting. Yep. Salar will be exciting. But let me know, guys. Let's wrap this up. Anything exciting in April? What are you looking forward to? I'm a Delhi fan, so I'm used to used to pain. RCB different level though. I think Delhi also never won, right? Delhi. Uh, who else didn't win? Punjab hasn't won. RCB hasn't won. Lucknow is a new team though. Who else hasn't won? Prabhas, Yash, and Prithviraj in one frame. That will be epic, man. I love that they are not putting out that if Yash is like Rocky is part of like KJ is part of Salar or not. This if there's something, only show it in the film. Don't show it before. One last question. Let me know, what setting do you expect Project K to be in? Cyberpunk? No, I think they are gonna go Mad Max route only. I think dystopian. Did anyone fool you on April 1st this year? No. like I think most more I think last 2 years I did something on April 1st on the channel. With this year I didn't. Actually posted my video of 25 videos that impacted my life, and that was interesting that I posted that day. But I did post a video for the members, which I think Varun said is that a April Fool's joke. It will come out soon. But nah, there was I think one post of Flash getting delayed, which I'm like, what really? Then I realized, oh, it's April 1st. So yeah. Hey, thank you so much, John Wick. Hey Nona, your stream is tough. Love from my dog. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Super Chat. No, your stream is tough. Love from my dog. Is tough good or bad? I don't know if this is some dialogue from the movie or not. Bo is afraid from Ari Aster and Joaquin Phoenix starring. It's going to be crazy movie releasing April 21st. Okay, got it. Could have reacted to Monster last year. You did Art. True. I actually totally forgot about April 1st because I was too busy doing the 25 film video. But how was that? How many of you saw that video? Let me know in the chat. 15 people watching. What are your thoughts on that video? Liked it? Didn't like it? Want more such videos? Let me know the feedback. I'll give Manoj a call. Hopefully picks up. It's ringing. It's ringing. He's not picking up. Can you hear it? Amazing. John Wick has given a super chat. Nona getting to next level. I think after my John Wick video, I thought he'll come banging my door. Which video, lol? I think my question means I probably didn't watch it. Oh man, I made a video about 25 films that changed my life, so you can check it on the channel. It's a long video. What's your GPU? I'm using a laptop and it has a GeForce RTX 3060. And I don't use it for gaming. I just want to tell you that. Will there be more Last of Us reactions? Yes, there will be more. Manoj is mostly busy, so we are planning to do it only weekends. We'll try to do 2 episodes every time and we'll post it. Episode 3 reaction coming out on Saturday. Oh yes, I watched that video and very interesting selections. Thank you for that. John Wick, it's in a good way. You know me, right? Got it, John Wick. Got it. I'm sorry I said I was disappointed with John Wick 4, but action was good. Don't come after me. Thank you again for super chat. When is Romanchan film reaction? Tomorrow on the Nona Pins React channel. Same me too, RTX 3060 laptop. Yeah, I have this Lenovo Legion. Actually, just wanted to say it. There's a link in the description which has all the gadgets I use on Amazon. It's an affiliate link. If you use that link to buy something, I get a small commission. Just want to put it out there, but you can just don't buy anything. You just click on it and check out all the gadgets I use for my videos. The link is in the description. I think so. Hopefully it's there. No, it's not there. Let me fix that. Is it getting bored? Let's end this. It's late also, almost 11:15. Copy, paste. Now it's in the description. It is there? No, I don't think so. There's just one link now. Like all the equipment there now, but I made a whole page now. On Amazon, there's a whole page of Nona Prints where you can find all the gadgets I use. Which industry is better in the first quarter according to you? On All Things Cinema podcast, we did actually a video of how Malayalam did really well. But it's too soon, I think. It's too soon. You should read John Wick's super chats in his accent. Yeah. I don't know what's his accent. It's in a good way. You know me, right? You know me, right? Was that good enough? To my ears, it sounded good, but I don't know. It is in a good way. It is in a good way. You know me, right? I don't know. I butchered that. I think every question James Gunn in the Guardians 3 press tour will be about DC. Mao fan topic from coming up. We need 24 hours stream, Nona. Oh, 24 hours. That's a lot, man. I think on Twitch people do that. What's your prediction of 2024 election, Nona? Time to end the stream, guys. I think that's it. I think we are getting into the late nights where people are losing objectivity. Wrong channel to ask certain questions. That's it, guys. Thank you. It was fun. Thank you for joining. Again, if you enjoyed, do hit the like button so people can get to know. Let me know in the comments which of the films you saw, which we talked about in the stream, and we can chat about it. And again, you can follow me in Nokia for all the ratings I have for the other films. And you can recommend your films there also. The link is in the description. And again, hopefully you had fun. Thank you. Bye for thank you, Vishnu. For 24 hours, I think Nona should go to Big Ball. That's it. That's the end. Bye bye. Tada. Over. It's over. Fine. Bye. See ya. Good night.